Hi guys, it's Colette. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're a oldie. I wanting to do a wee bit of promotion with you, self-promotion, plugging a few books for Christmas. So if you're not interested in maybe my books, or kind of support me in that way, then this video might not be for you, and that's totally fine. There'll be plenty more coming that are for you. But if you have, if you're looking for some Christmas ideas, I have 9 books out, and you know, if you go onto the Amazon Colette Brown page, you'll be able to see them all listed. But I thought I'd ask you to consider 3 of them, because I have 4 books with a traditional publishing house, and then I have 4 full paperbacks and ebooks with my own little publishing company, Saraswati Creative Publications, and these are the ones that kind of make me the more money, because there's no middleman as such. So what I'd like to do is suggest 3 of them. Now the first one is the Memoirs. Sorry about that. I've got a wee tree up and it's not leaving much space, is it? There we go. Memoirs of a Clairvoyant by Colette Brown. This is my book. This is my life. People are loving it. It's still up and down the charts even a year after it's been out. I'm so happy with it. It not only talks about my life and my psychic experiences, but it talks about ghost busting and my spirit guide, White Storm, and real life and paranormal life as such. Some really good stories. Thank you to everybody who's reviewed it for me. All reviews really help. They've been a major factor in keeping this book in front of people, because someone reads a good review, that will make the difference. They'll buy that book. So thank you everybody that's reviewed, and if you're still to review it and you liked it, have a wee think about it if you've got time. I know it's a busy time of year, but leaving me a wee review for it. So that's the first one. The second one again is another sort of paranormal book. It's called Fortune Killer. Many years ago, well, I've always loved writing, and I always like sort of testing myself. So I don't particularly like murder mystery types of books. So I thought I'd write one, but make it different. Make it that there was clairvoyance in it. The murders were done by magic and normal stuff too. And there's angels and spirit guides, 2 very famous spirit guides, and it's just a good old romp through Edinburgh and Scotland, and the chase to see if the mad clairvoyant can actually murder the First Minister of Scotland. Which I'm sure I'm on some security searches for some of the things I looked up with this book, but I thoroughly enjoy it. There's bits in it I can see in my mind as though it's a movie, and I even giggle myself. So I don't know if you're meant to giggle at your own books, but there's some bits that I just find really funny and almost slapstick in. So Fortune Killer by Colette Brown. If you like dark humour, you'll like this book. Now the third one is nothing to do with spirituality. It's nothing to do with the occult. It's nothing to do with anything paranormal. I wanted to write a love story that would make people think, and this book is called The Prescription by Colette Brown. I was a pharmacist, still am a pharmacist, don't practice though because of my illnesses and my hearing. I'd kill someone, so but there we go. So basically this is about maybe the ethics of falling in love with a patient. It's also a lovely love story between 2 very different people, and it's set in 1993, and it was just a joy to write, although there are quite sad bits in it as well, which I found quite difficult. But a lot of people really like The Prescription, but I do have to say it's a big veer away from spiritual writing for me. But I think I'll do more like this again, because I so enjoyed writing it. I so enjoyed putting all the sort of bantering, I suppose, and the development of the love between the two main characters, and then what goes on to happen in the end. So yeah, that's The Prescription by Colette Brown. So there's others. There's the tarot book, Tarot Novice to Pro in one book. There's How to Read an Egg, which is a good book on alternative forms of divination. There's, what have I got now? There's a wee ebook, a wee Kindle, Love Lessons. It's basically find love, keep love, be love. And there's Maybe the Universe Just Isn't That Into You. It's my kind of troll on New Age madness and everything happens for a reason kind of stuff. And what am I missing? Oh, Karma City. Karma City is the story of the tarot, the major arcana of the tarot, but set in the East End of Glasgow. It's urban tarot, basically. You can read it to help you with the tarot, or you can just use it as a story. You know, it's fiction and non-fiction. It's a weird mix of them both. I hope you would consider not just my own books, but books that maybe are with smaller publishers or are independents, because at this time of the year all our books go massively down the charts, and the reason for that is people are buying the blockbusters. They're buying the one, what we call kind of airport lounge books, and that's great and that's lovely, but it really puts the smaller independent companies out, and that then affects their authors. So if you want to support a small author or an independent author, and that means we can keep writing, because we will keep writing anyway. I don't think you could stop me writing, but it's quite nice to get paid for their books, and believe me, we don't get paid very much at all. People would be shocked if you knew how little we actually get from, you know, the sale of one book. But anyway, I'm not going to complain about that. I actually make far more through my direct publishing than I do through the traditional publisher, but the traditional publisher has a way with the books that they actually have. They're more specific. So there we go. I hope that you all have a happy and Merry Christmas, and happy solstice, and any other festivals of lights around at this time, and enjoy your families and your friends and good food. I'll be doing more videos, so this is just the start. So many blessings now. Bye. Oops.